watching South West London TV. I'm Alex Willis-Bray and we are back here at Kensington Olympia for the Pure London Fashion Trade Show. If you want to keep ahead of the trends, then keep watching because we've got an interview with Lorna Hall from WGSN, the world leading trend forecaster. We've also got an interview with top fashion designer Zandra Rhodes, and I'm going to be giving you an insight into those macro trends and what key pieces to look out for next season. There's so much more to come, so keep watching. I'm with legendary British fashion designer Zandra Rhodes, who is a true inspiration to fashion wear. Zandra, why are you here at Pure?
Well, I flew in specially from California to promote my bag line here, which is now about 4 years old, and also the collection that I've done for People Tree of ethical cotton, and this is one of their t-shirts.
Now, you opened your first store in West London. How difficult was it to start up a shop in London?
It was very difficult, but Vanessa Redgrave gave us, in those days it was a lot of money, £1,000. I had the Fulham Road clothes shop, and then I had my shop in Mayfair, but now I mainly do special clients. The latest one I did was a beautiful evening jacket for Ellen Bernstein when she got an Emmy this last season that looked fabulous, and it was all in lovely pale blondish satin and chiffon that looked just right with her hair.
Fantastic. What are your style tips for any of our viewers?
Well, I like red lipstick to go with everything. I think layering always works, because if you don't want to wear something very short, like you look fabulous in that short skirt, I saw you from miles away, but I nearly always wear trousers with everything. So I think the main thing, and lots of print always makes me feel very happy.
You shouldn't feel sort of scared of print at all.
No, because it's sort of almost, people worry about that it's not black, but I think that you could just as easily say print is a new black, because you can wear it and you can just feel good and it doesn't show marks or anything.
That's true. Thank you very much, Zandra. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
WGSN are the world's leading trend forecasters and retail analysts, and I'm lucky to be joined with Lorna Hall, Head of Retail and Strategy. Lorna, thank you very much for joining us.
No problem. Good to see you.
Can you tell us what have we got to look forward to for autumn winter 14 in terms of key pieces?
Yeah, I think there's a real a major trend story coming through, which is slightly more casual, and it's really influenced by how sportswear seems to be taking the market by storm. So it's very much a more masculine approach to dressing, but it's kind of femmed up by softer, cozier textures that kind of take the edge off what's a real borrowed from the boyfriend look. Obviously, with all the wet around and the cold and the wind, no one is thinking at the moment of buying spring-summer items. And so if the core colours are for the season are around grey, then it makes sense to balance that up with some lovely icy sort of sugar almond, paler pastel colours, just to lift what's actually quite tough when you get into store, when you have a sea of grey. So it's about getting that colour balance right of your core colours and your fashion colours to be able to sell a new story to the customer and update their knitwear wardrobe or their sort of their footwear.
And I'm always fascinated by this, but how quick do sort of labels on the high street turn around and get sort of the trends from the catwalks into their stores?
Well, it all depends on the retailer, to be honest, and who their customer is and how receptive they are to newness. So you'll see, obviously, the core example is Zara, and that's the fastest retailer on the high street. They turn trends around really, really quickly. And whatever a trend business like us, whatever season we might talk to them about, they will try stuff that we're talking about perhaps for a couple of seasons ahead, right then and there. And businesses like Topshop are the same. They're looking to test newness with the customer, and they know their customer has an appetite for new.
Great insights. Thank you. Thank you. WGSN have highlighted 3 macro trends for autumn-winter 14. So I'm going to have a look around and pick out the key pieces of what we can look forward to next season. Follow me. The first macro trend is modern myth. We're going to see a lot of forest greens and cinnamon colours and also pastels, which we've been seeing for spring-summer 14. Now, the biggest part of this trend is oversized. So a lot of oversized knitwear and texture, that is a big trend. A good example of this is this one here by Gaudi. Got lots of sort of slouchy knits here, baggy long jumper and long sort of dolman sleeve. That's what we've been seeing a lot of. Designers such as Zimmermann have already shown this on their catwalk for autumn-winter 14 at New York Fashion Week. So another trend we're looking at are oversized masculine coats. We're looking at dropped shoulders, rounded shoulders, and big sort of statement pieces with big hoods as well. We're also seeing a lot of sleeveless coats like this. Now, this has already been seen on the catwalks by Michael Kors for his pre-autumn-winter 14 collection. So the second macro trend that we've been seeing is industrial evolution. We're going to be seeing a lot of greys. That's the key fashion colour here. We're also going to be seeing a lot of sort of industrial graphics and prints such as this and this shirt that we have here. Now, the designers such as Emmanuel Ngano and Melissa Webb have already had this on their catwalk for autumn-winter 14. So working with this industrial evolution trend, one of the designers here, Tony Cohen, who's already showcased in the likes of New York and Amsterdam, who really knows his stuff, is right on trend with this category. We've got a lot of raw edging here. Now, this is going to be a big trend for autumn-winter 14. A lot of raw edging on items such as this dress. We're going to see an awful lot of texture, sort of almost scratchy looking and feeling material. And in addition to this, we're also going to see a lot of exposed zips, such as this jacket. So the final macro trend then is rendering reality. We're going to be seeing a lot of bright colours, bright pinks, bright blues. We're going to be seeing florals again, as you'd expect for autumn winter, but we'll also be seeing window pane checks. Now, designers such as Lisa Perry had this on her autumn winter catwalk. But the print to look out for that's a little bit different for autumn winter 14 is electric plaid, such as this. Now, this has already been seen by designers such as Kenzo on his autumn winter 14 collection. So one of the final pieces to look out for this macro trend are sheer panelling. Now, we're going to see a lot of this on both dresses and tops. Another final thing to look out for are long line bomber jackets. Now, we've been seeing bomber jackets for spring summer 14, but it's the longer length that we're going to be looking for autumn winter 14, and it's already been seen on the catwalks by DKNY and House of Holland for their autumn winter 14 collections. I've had such a fantastic time here at Pure. The highlight has to have been chatting to Zandra Rhodes. Now, don't forget to subscribe to our channel because I'm going to be back very, very soon because I'll be reporting at London Fashion Week and you definitely don't want to be missing that. I'm Willis-Bray. You've been watching Southwest London TV.